Hello, welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Thalon here, my Imperial agent on Dromund Kaas. We are trying to locate some dissidents and discover their plan for bringing down the Sith Empire and the major governmental structure that it has. We do have a data pad that we're decrypting, but we have another lead. Watcher 2 has asked us to go to the Nexus Room Cantina to follow up on it. Okay, let's see what this is all about.
This is Watcher 2, signal established. I've tapped into the Cantina holocams, Agent. I can see you from 6 different angles. We're ready to go.
Give me the rundown.
So, Theodore Mindak is a genius inventor and entrepreneur working with the Radicals. Unfortunately, Theodore is being sheltered by the Sith Lord Grathan. Grathan turns a blind eye to Theodore's affiliations in exchange for weapon designs.
Can't we demand that Grathan turn him over? Supporting dissidents is treason.
Dealing with Grathan directly isn't an option. He's involved in a power struggle with the other Dark Lords. In essence, he's gone rogue. However, Theodore's daughter, Samara, frequents this cantina. She has access to Theodore's workshop in Gratham's estate.
If her father's with the dissident cell, she's probably in league with them too.
Not so far as we're aware, and we've tracked her activities for a while. Samara Mindak is rich, young, and willing to flaunt her advantages. She's popular with the Kaas City elite, but hardly beloved. No meaningful connections or reputation. Our profile suggests she'll cooperate if given incentives. I've located her in a private lounge. It's up to you how to handle her.
Is there a standard procedure for this?
Just the usual tools of the trade. Diplomacy, blackmail, and intimidation. Use them well. Once Samara's told you how to reach her father's workshop, head to Lord Grathan's estate. Send us anything you find on Theodore's computers.
Consider it done.
Go. I'll be watching.
Okay. So we need to speak with Theodore's daughter and gain access to his workshop. There's various methods I suppose we could try to utilize to convince her. Normally you have the flirtatious option, but we may try a different route and see what happens.
What good are Mandalorians if they can't escort a few trade shipments? It's not like we need them for the war.
Stop obsessing about the mercenaries, Oban. You wish you could carry a Vira blade.
You get vicious after a while, don't you?
Sure. I'm gonna go talk to someone else now.
She's a brat, but she's got spirit. Want to break it?
And look at you. Enjoying yourself. It's not the worst party I've ever been to, but it needs improvement, you know?
You're Samara Mindak, aren't you?
That's me. Not everyone gets to walk up and talk to me either. Lucky I need someone new.
You're military, right? A very special alien officer allowed into the best cantinas on Dromund Kaas.
I'm not military. I'm from Imperial Intelligence.
I see. You're going to make me mysteriously disappear.
Samara, be careful. You need to take this seriously.
Shut up, Oban. I said I'm done with you. So, tell me, how can I serve the Empire?
There are anti-government radicals operating on Dromund Kaas. Tell me about them.
I don't know what you're talking about. My dad's the one who always complained about the government. Anyway, if you want to talk to Theodore, not sure what I can do. He isn't seeing a lot of visitors.
What do you want in return for helping us?
My father's inventions made us rich, so I don't want that taken away. No government seizure, okay? I want all his credits, all his property transferred to my accounts. Seem like a good deal?
Watcher 2, I assume you're following along. Can we accommodate her?
If the information pans out, we'll give you what you want, Samara.
Well, okay, good then. We've got terms. Theovor's workshop is in Lord Grathan's estate. It's sealed tight. I'll give you my codes, but you still need a guard's keycard.
We're finished here. Stay out of trouble.
Fine. I have a party to get back to.
I think you can seduce her, but depending on your options, she can see right through your charade. We could have probably broken her spirit, as Kalia would have desired, but causing a physical altercation may have had repercussions down the line. At least this way we were somewhat tactful, even if it did get the brat some, I suppose, leverage over us for a little while. While we're here, we do actually have a side mission we can pick up. Explosive discontent. Warning, enter the plaza at your own risk. Terrorist attacks have targeted the area. Patrols have deactivated multiple bombs in the city plaza, but are not certain the area is secure. The Dark Council calls upon all able bodies to find and disable any additional devices. We must locate at least 4 bombs, disarm them, and we'll gain 1 bit of headgear for our trouble. I keep remembering, the reason I keep remembering this quest is before, well, for a long time, that was the first quest I think that could give you a bit of headgear, unless you got really lucky and got a bit of headgear from the Black Talon. So we have a device which can, yeah, the bomb disposal device. We just need to locate the bombs now. Another law object here. On the monument to Lord Urgast, who I believe you encounter if you play as a Sith Inquisitor. I think you consume his spirit or claim his power for your own. Level 24. I actually quite like this headgear, so I think we'll keep it. Rightio, good. So we gained a new passive ability, Heavy Diversion. Targets affected by your diversion continue to be affected for 3 more seconds after leaving the area of effect. Perfect. we need to head towards Lord Graffin's estate. Since we have heard that the Sith Lord has went rogue in a... He's trying to basically prove himself and climb up the Sith hierarchy. If he can defeat whatever forces the other Sith Lords throw at him, he's hoping to gain respect in that manner. Of course, so at the moment they've kind of walled him in, like literally. With this rogue droid here. Darth Hadra has orchestrated a sly power play in the Upper Wilds, laying claim to a trove of relics that rightfully must be turned over to the Empire. Her disloyalty and audacity cannot go unpunished. We must track down the seized relics in the encampment south of Kaas City, cleave through her forces, and locate the Darth's personal stash. We believe one of her apprentices, Lord Arosh, will be guarding the cache. Slay the apprentice and teach his master, yes, the price of defying the Empire. I think Lord Arosh. I know Lord Arosh might actually be female. I can't recall. It's been a while. Either way, how to best describe this? You had heroic missions. There was heroic 2+, where you were probably able to do a mission with you and your companion, but they always recommend maybe going in with another player. But there are also heroic 4 missions, where it would recommend at least 2 players and their companions. Oh, obviously 3 or 4 players, depending on how you were grouped up. Now they've changed the difficulty of all the heroics that you can do them with your companion, because they've boosted the ability of your companion. There used to be quests called area quests. Hadra's defeat here would only activate if you brushed around the area where the quest actually is. I think most of the area quests were what we know as Area 4 quests, where you'd have to go in with 3 or 4 other players. Hopefully one of them would be a healer, because all of these assault troops were strong, elite, maybe even 1 or 2 champion enemies. They have adjusted the difficulty of this quest to reflect its lesser status. Now it's just a normal side mission or exploration mission, but it was a hell of a lot more difficult back in the day. I think there was a bonus mission for defeating the troopers, but there was also the collecting 25 relics. What? Times change. Things change for the better and for the worse. I'm trying to call if Darth Hadra is the person I'm thinking of in the future. Some names come back. I will actually have to go look that up in a moment. Oh yeah, Lord Arosh. So we had Darth Hadra, Lord Arosh, and she had her own acolyte under her. Right, that mission's complete. We can hand that in back at Kaas City, it seems. What we'll do is, we'll head back this way. And when we get to, I don't want to call it even a main road. Let me have a look at something briefly. Okay, yes. I'm just having a look at what we know. Oh, of course, Darth Hadra. Yes. I got her confused with someone else. Darth Hadra is one of the members of yeah, I think she is a member of the Dark Council. Maybe not now, but certainly during the period we know as the Cold War right now. And if you play as a member of the Republic, a class of the Republic, you may encounter her on a world near the end of the main story quest. We have a Imperial captain here.
I used to be respected, you know. My word carried weight. One tiny mistake and suddenly no one trusts me. My troops were acting strangely, plotting something. Obviously they were traitors. All the warning signs were there. The smart move was to kill them all. How could I know they were planning a surprise party for my promotion?
You killed all the troops under your command.
I was under a lot of stress at the time. I've got my wits about me now. You have to listen to me. This time I'm not being paranoid. This time, I've identified a major threat to Imperial security. There are Kubaz spies all over the jungle, and they're invisible. You can only see them when lightning flashes disrupt their stealth technology.
How can these alleged, Kubaz make themselves invisible?
They must have powerful stealth field generators. If not for the electrical discharges in the atmosphere, I'd never have noticed them. The Empire's enemies are up to something. The Kubaz are here assessing our strengths and weaknesses for them. I just know it. Scour the jungle, watch the lightning flashes, and strike when you see a Kubaz. Kill the snouted scum and bring me proof.
I'm surprised you're still giving command. I suppose this is a very backwater outpost you've been given. Let's see if we can take his word for truth, shall we? Oh.
All going down.
Well, would you look at that? Kubaz. Huh. We need to find a Kubaz holocommunicator, but we also have a bonus.
Like this could be 10 years old. Big stuff doesn't last long on rat attack.
Yeah, so we have a bonus to defeat 4 more of these Kubaz spotters. Oh, seems we did manage to find a holocommunicator.
Aha! A holocommunicator with Kubar's markings on it! This will shut up those fools calling me paranoid! With this, I'll finally prove there are spies all around us. My superiors can't ignore this kind of evidence. You've done a great service for both me and the Empire, my friend. Take this, and my thanks.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be of service.
Do you require medical attention?
Ooh, a better... That's a blaster rifle, though.
Be well.
Thank you. So yeah, we need to head down this way. Perfect.
Hope you don't mind taking down your own people. If you do, I can hear you. Oh.
What was that? Sorry, Cleo. Huh. Cleo was offering to handle any Imperials herself if we had an issue. You know, that's probably the sweetest thing she's ever told us so far. It's alright. Don't mind getting our hands dirty. Here is the wall. There's a lot of things to do with the wall. Holy shit, so many things to do here. Right. Holy shit. Where to start?
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
Well, before we head towards Lord Graffin's estate, there is a particular Sith Lord looking to grab our attention, waving frantically.
I know of you. You work quietly and tell no secrets. I am the apprentice and voice of Darth Charnas. I speak in his name, and I would bargain for your services.
I've never heard of any Darth Charnas.
My master prefers to remain in the shadows, but do not doubt his power, nor his ability to reward success. I speak for him. I require individuals capable of gaining prestige in a society weaned on secrecy and madness. Individuals who can earn respect, if not love. I need infiltrators to eliminate an enemy of the Sith. You would serve well.
What sort of enemy are you referring to?
Our enemy is the Order of Revan, a cult of fools hidden at every stratum of Imperial society. For years, the Revanite heretics have secretly recruited military officers, powerful Sith, wealthy mercenaries, anyone who can add to their power.
If they're secret, how do you know anything about them?
My master has spent many years learning of the Revanites. Together, we have exposed many. Instead of following the Emperor and his Dark Council, the Revanites follow a long-dead Sith Lord, tainted by Jedi ways. If you can uncover the Revanite leader's identity for us, my master will reveal him to the Dark Council. His destruction would be assured. All you have to do is join the cult. I can get you inside, but you must earn their trust.
Do you have a plan in mind?
The Revanites have a secret compound in the jungle. Take this token to the cultist at the entrance. He will initiate you. Earn an audience with their leader. When you have seen his face, return here, and you shall have your reward.
Okay. So we need to learn about this cult of Revan. Apparently they are infiltrating the various hierarchy and structure of the Empire. And they don't overall serve the Emperor. Let's see what we can learn, shall we? Even though I am moving around the map fairly quickly using our rocket boost legacy ability, I should probably grab a speeder to travel around the map a bit more conveniently. what I'll probably end up doing is once we've explored and spent our time here on Dromund Kaas, at our point of leaving, I'll probably look at choosing an appropriate speed to get around a bit more quickly. Either way. Hidden in the jungle.
Did you lose your way in the jungle? You have my sympathies, but we can't help. We have no food or water to offer. There's nothing for you here, and strangers are not welcome in this place. You'd best be going.
I was given this token. Does it tell you anything?
I'm not sure. Ah, you do have the token. Someone must have had great faith in you to send you our way. Welcome to the Order of Revan, Initiate. Welcome to your new life.
I'm looking for the Revanite leader. Am I talking to the right man?
No, I only guide initiates along the path. This place is our haven, built by the Master and protected by the faithful. Here we leave our duties to the Empire behind. This is where the Master guides us in the mysteries of Revan, the one who began a Jedi but grew into a Sith, and then something more.
Why would a Jedi join the Sith? And what do you mean by something more?
As a Jedi, Revan was a warrior who slaughtered armies. As a Sith, Revan was a teacher who trained 1,000 dark apprentices. Eventually, Jedi and Sith both turned on Revan. But instead of being destroyed, Revan was reborn.
What do you mean, reborn? What was Revan's final fate?
Revan was stripped of power, stripped of life, of memory, and left to rot. And still, Revan relearned the ways of the Force. The reborn Revan destroyed Jedi and Sith, and came to Dromund Kaas. Although Revan's life ended here, the Master preserved that life, so that we may learn from it.
I'm not Sith. What does Revan have to teach me?
Sith or not, Imperial or not, Revan taught many people. Anyone can benefit from our work. Take part in our rituals, learn Revan's path to greatness, succeed, and you earn the right to join us.
Then I look forward to learning.
Around you, you'll find your new teachers, Revanites who have spent their lives recovering the works of Darth Revan. Speak to them. Complete the tasks you are given. When you are through, return to me, and the Master will give you your final lessons.
Okay. So, meet our teachers, learn from them, and then we'll finally be introduced to this Master.
Come here. Come closer. You are among the initiates who wish to join our order, and this is good. But tell me something. You are here because of the Order of Revan. Are you ready to die for us?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Consider carefully, for every Revanite must face the trial of death, just as Revan died at the hands of the Jedi and Sith. Death freed Revan, left him unbound from all oaths and promises. It paved his road to rebirth. Will death free you from your past?
I serve the Empire. I doubt even death would free me from that.
No. You might be surprised. Leave your old life behind and let your allegiances die with it. Before us is a path. Beyond the path is a cave. A cave dedicated to Darth Revan. Initiates fall on the path. Initiates are torn apart by things inside the cave. But initiates who reach the end are reborn. Remade.
You expect me to go into this cave?
I expect nothing of you. The choice to walk the path of Revan or to return to the life you left is yours. The path is here. The cave. The cave will be more trying.
I think I understand.
Go. Free yourself from the life you've made. The petty choices, the mistakes, the oaths sworn. All of it will be washed away. It will be terrible. It will be glorious. When the deed is done, and you have reached the end of the cave, return to me.
Great. Follow the path of Revan and be reborn. Now the path leads us further south as the road curves, but there's a law object just around this corner. Protected by this defective demolition droid.
Yeah.
Actually fell unconscious there. Take some drugs to secure my victory.
Yeah, I'm fine.
A statue of Kresh. And the obliteration of the world of Kresh, I believe. Oh no, the obliteration of the Kresh bloodline. The Sith Emperor declared their bloodline an abomination. All I know is we must feel the wrath. As we'll no doubt discover in the future.
You want some of this?
Someone else is also going along the path.
I don't like this place. I don't like being here. Do what you have to do with the statue and let's get out.
Sounds like a good idea. The other Imperial agent, the operative, if it was just standing there watching, Let's follow the path. So it gets struck by that force line. He's like, yep, I'm not following the path anymore. Seems like a stupid idea.
You return. Dripping with the blood of the womb, you are reborn. Your old life, everything you were, all of it is dead, buried inside that cave.
What was that place? It was strange.
Darth Revan's shrine. Every piece of Revan's life that we've recovered is in that cave. It's the last thing initiates see before dying. Tell me how it feels. Your obligations have vanished. Your past no longer burdens you. How does it feel to see the world reborn?
Abandoning my obligations isn't that easy, still. It's not a bad feeling.
There is no shame in that. When Revan died, the rebirth took many months. It will be no different with you. You've done well. And I'm proud that you've begun your new life as a Revanite. Choosing allegiance to us, first of all. Take this gift to guide you in your new life. It will remind you of what you've become. Leave now, and may the Force make you strong.
Okay, we passed one trial. Now we must find the next.
Come, speak with me. Darth Revan appreciated all species of the galaxy, and so do his followers. I remember when I was like you. I remember my trials and the joy of killing in the Master's name. You're so fortunate.
I don't need a cult leader to tell me when or whom to kill.
Neither did I, but you'll find that killing as a Revanite is more fulfilling. I'm Ladra. Once the personal assassin of a Sith Lord, I am now the serene protector of the Master and his students. I contemplate Revan's teachings as I execute intruders and heretics, but I also guide initiates and help determine their trials.
Your wisdom must be great, Ladra. Will you share it?
Of course I will. That is how I honor the Master. Every Revanite's initiation includes a trial of the past, a rite to bind the initiate to Revan. Your rite will be very special. You will find the mask of Darth Revan, what he wore after becoming Sith. It's a powerful symbol of his greatness, long lost to us.
I have to do this to meet the Master.
Of course. The Master doesn't waste time with students. You must complete your initiation. The mask is in a collection of antiquities possessed by my former teacher, the Sith Lord Grathan. It must be freed from that heretic, rescued in a rain of blood and death.
Stealing from a Sith Lord won't be easy to survive.
Revan faced death to achieve greatness, as will you. Speak to Torun, our curator. He'll give you the spiritual guidance you need and tell you where the mask is. When your journey's done, bring the mask to me. Good luck. Welcome the peace that comes with serving the Master.
Great.
What have we got here? I wasn't expecting a visit from any initiates, but you're welcome to stay and talk, in any case. I'm Torun, devoted servant of the Master and student of Revan. What can I do for you?
I'm searching for Darth Revan's mask. I'm told you can help.
So, Ladra sent you. She wants me to ritually prepare you for contact with Revan's mask, eh? A pointless ceremony. Ladra's devoted to the Revanites. She's also obsessed with that mask. Says it talks to her. Ladra wants the mask to represent everything Revan ever was, but he wasn't just Sith. Before his rebirth, he was both Sith and Jedi.
What difference does it make what Ladra believes?
She misleads young initiates like yourself with her narrow beliefs. It's tempting to seek answers in material objects. Ladra will use the mask to teach that Revan was a being of only darkness. I don't want that mask becoming our Order's sole focus. Bring it to me. I'll keep it safe among a few like-minded scholars.
Not sure I want a full-blooded Sith angry with me.
She doesn't need to know what really went on between us. I'm sure Ladra promised a grand reward for the mask. I can't match it, but I can promise your initiation will proceed smoothly. Will you help me preserve the real Revan? Or will you let Ladra overshadow everything with a Sith relic?
I'll have to weigh my options before I choose.
I don't have to tell you to be careful, but may the Force be with you. May it keep you strong and guide your return.
Okay, so the Mask of Revan is held in a secure vault.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe
Travel
and
back
pleasant
to
stay.
the wall now. So this is why we travel to the Revanite camp before heading to Lord Graffin's estate. There is another trial, at least one more trial, after the retrieval of the mask. But if we want to learn more about the situation here on Dromund Kaas, it doesn't hurt to follow through with our initiation with the Revanites. We have a heroic mission here that we picked up from Lord Shalaf. Yes. We'll look into doing that now. We have Captain Sarnova, who wishes to have a word. We actually have an astromech droid, N4, which would like to have a word with us as well. Before we actually enter Lord Graffin's estate, where the entrance is here, Captain Bryn would like to have a word as well. Before we do any of that, let's look into this heroic mission. Shadow Spawn. Lord Shalaf has recruited you to bind a creature spawned by Sith alchemy. You'll need to recover several Sith runes which were in the possession of Sith acolytes who have tried to bind the creature and failed. We must retrieve the Sith runes from their bodies and then try to complete the ritual ourselves. There are 5 runes. There used to be a bonus mission, I believe.
You want some of this?
Generous, allowing us to claim the rune first. So it may take a moment to respawn. That was very nice of that operative. So there's a rune down here. We have another apprentice's body. We may be able to avoid this group. That operatives made friends. Let's help them out a little.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Okay, they're claiming that rune, that's fine. We'll wait. There is a datacron down along this way, if we would like to retrieve it. as well as a couple of champion enemies. Come on. This is why sometimes the heroic missions aren't ideal. Especially if they have long respawn times and there's multiple people around, but can't always be helped. We may actually have the wildlife respawning in on us. We'll have to be careful. And one more rune to retrieve. Oh, she is actually level 17. Very well. Enemies may respawn. Looks like they've just recently been killed, so that's not a problem. As an Imperial agent, I suppose we would have been told the Sith code, though we don't treat it as gospel as the acolytes and apprentices would. Yeah, on the other side of this waterfall, up here, you can follow it back along upstream once again, and I'll actually get you to where there's a data cron. Cave of Shadows. We have the altar here. And so, peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. And finally, through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Kaleo, go say hello to our new friend.
You want some of this?
You have your reward. Our business is concluded.
Contained the Sith spawn, handed it back over to Lord Shalath. She was pleased and regained our reward. Okay. What we'll do is quick travel back up to Kaas City. We'll turn in the quest of Hadra's defeat. And then we'll take the transport transport speeder back over to the wall. And then from the wall, we'll take a break. Ready for journeying to Lord Graffin's estate next time. Any new abilities at level 25? Yes. Ooh, a passive ability. We get a new skill at level 26. Utility point at 27. New passive at 28. Okay, the next few levels are going to be quite busy for us. Interesting. Oh, okay.
Do you require medical attention? Be well. Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Down to the wall we go. Let's see, we'll take a break there. Excellent. Righty-ho. Right place to park ourselves. I suppose this will do. Nice. Either way, yes. Thank you all for joining me once again with some more Star Wars: The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more when we attack Lord Graffin's estate. Try to find out from his mechanic, one of his engineers, what the hell the dissidents are up to. Either way, that's all for next time. Hopefully I'll see you then, but until then, take care. Bye bye now.